So I'm out on the trail at Laurier Woods Conservation Area at the moment. Sorry for the jiggly camera. I thought I was gonna be able to do some snowshoeing. I wasn't very familiar with actually how busy these trails would actually be. Turns out that the trails are quite well used, even though it's winter now. So my snowshoes are now in my backpack. So maybe I hope to get a chance to use them later on during the holiday season. It is really quite amazing out here. If you do come out here, make sure you bring some sunflower seeds and some other bird seed, because the the chickadees really do appreciate it. They'll land right on your hands and your arms, several at a time, just to eat out of your hands. So if you've never had that experience, you can give that a whirl. But of course, always be mindful of the trail rules and whatnot. And don't leave anything behind that's not supposed to be there. Anyway, I thought I'd come out here and clear my head, because the energies are quite heavy right now. Sorry, I didn't bring a tripod. Sorry, the wind is a bit the wind is a bit brisk, so my face is getting a little bit cold and it's getting hard to talk. I didn't bring a tripod, which maybe that should have been the thing I brought instead of the snowshoes, but to be able to do some filming and to chat out here without freezing my hands. And yeah, as I said, the energies are quite heavy. I know the divine feminines are being asked to really step into who they want to be, like living the life they want to truly live right now, especially heading into the new year and the year of the fire horse. They're also being asked to really be a little bit more introspective, not necessarily to do the shadow work, although there is some of that still clearing out. I know it's still been coming up for me, even though I haven't been actively, deliberately trying to clear shadow work and whatnot. But it's still coming up. Things are still coming up to be cleared, acknowledged, and let go. And but still be a little bit more introspective about what you want and how you're going to go about it, if you relate to being the divine feminine. The divine masculines are going through their own stuff, clearing a lot of their own shadows. I think they're being bombarded with a lot of memories of things in regards, and missing their divine feminines. And while I can feel him going through stuff, There's still, I'm still in that collective who hasn't, there's a dissonance between my inner reality and my outer reality. So I still have never met him. He still hasn't introduced himself or messaged me. Sorry. So, for those of you who don't know how this works, and to just give you a little bit of an insight of the connection between a divine masculine, divine feminine, the twin flame, twin ray, twin soul dynamic. When you first encounter each other, because you don't have to encounter each other face to face, although that does happen for most twin flames, there are a few of us who only meet in the dream world or telepathically, which is my case. But when one of us becomes fully engrossed or having to deal with their own stuff, and it's not that we're deliberately trying to pull away, it's we are becoming focused on what we need to do, but energetically you can feel it from the other person. It feels like they're pulling away. Sometimes they might be trying to pull away. I know for myself, my counterpart, we promised each other we wouldn't leave each other behind. And that we would have each other's backs no matter what. And it's been difficult. But so when we've had to pull away from each other to work on ourselves, or if one of us has leveled up and had that realization, there's a 24-hour gap of where you're not feeling the other twin, and it energetically pulls at your heart chakra, and it hurts. It physically creates this longing, this deep soul longing of sorrow and missing them. So that's kind of what you go through. And over time, as you heal your inner child wounds and your attachment styles, that does start to lessen, but it doesn't ever fully go away, because there's always more healing to do. Even for those twins who are in union and married and together and having children and all that right now, they still feel this whole energetic thing going on. They're still clearing. They're still having to face their shadows. So anyway, I have the next 2 weeks off from my work. So I don't go back to work until the next school term. And I'm going to really try and take this time to do a lot more filming and recording of singing, and I don't know how much artwork I'll actually get done. It's kind of been put off to the side right now, just because I haven't had the time to really put into my artwork. I just did this one commission for a friend, but and I have been working on an oracle deck that's of dragons and dragon energy and light language. So I have been working on that, but for the most part, any other art projects I've had have been put by the wayside, and there's a few of them. So, and I don't know if I'll get back to them. I guess one day I will. But I've become a level 2 Yasui Reiki practitioner, so I've been doing a lot of Reiki energy work for myself and for others and for my counterpart. And Reiki is something that you can do energetically, even though the individual is not present. What else? And I'm being called to sing more. And I haven't picked up the guitar as much as I should have, and I really need to work on that too. So I'll probably start doing more of that and incorporating that in some of my singing videos. Anyway, I thought I'd just check in, give you a heads up of what's going on, because I haven't really posted anything in quite some time. Things are getting easier. I really hope that with the year of the fire horse that things actually start manifesting in my world to reflect what my heart truly desires and what my wants are for my life. Because right now it's really not. I'm kind of just having to not really settle, but be happy where I am. And that's hard. It's more like I'm just kind of going along with where I am right now. I'm not happy with where I'm currently living or where I'm working. So, but I am working towards making that change. And in the meantime, I still gotta pay my bills and walk the normal life. Anyway, so I hope you're all doing well, and I will see you soon. Love you all. I'm on the red trail. I am still on the red trail. And it is the furthest trail out. And I am at the furthest point right now. Making the way, starting to make the way back. And I'm not sure if I'm going to make it before not sure if I'm going to make it to my truck before the sunset, because it's where the sun is right now. And I'm pretty sure I've got about an hour to go. So, not sure if I'm going to make it or not. Like, before the sun sets, I might be doing a bit of a trek in the dark. So, I will try to hightail it a bit, and then I'll touch base in a little while. So I have came across a more direct route back to the parking lot area, luckily. So I'm taking that now. And I just passed my first person walking their dog. It's been about probably 45 minutes since I've seen somebody. So anyway, we're getting there. Yeah, so just look at the colors of this sky. I am so grateful I got to come out and do this walk today. It's a little bit of a hike. It has been such a gorgeous day today, and I'm glad to have had the chance to come out here and enjoy some of it. Whew. Just look at the colors. That is just simply gorgeous. So I'm finally back on the boardwalk that takes me back to the parking lot. The sun is officially set. So, made it back just in time. I'm hoping to do more vlogging. But as you can tell, I find it hard to talk about things that are happening in my life other than my spiritual awakening. So, but and I don't know if that's something you guys want to hear about or not, because I know the last few videos that I've done have been really hard, concerning my journey. Sorry, my back is hurting. Oh. Anyway. So I'm hoping to do a few more videos and get some more content out. And I'll be trying to keep both channels going. I'm trying to keep my secondary channel, Moondragon Energies, focused on more of the spiritual side of what's taking place in my life. So it has the tarot readings, and it's got my channeled singing and the Reiki, the free Reiki videos for anyone who's wanting some energy balancing or whatever. And then for my art channel, I'll try to include more singing and get some art going, and maybe just make this more like my vlog. But we'll see. We'll see how Spirit leads me. Okay, I love you guys. Take care.